It's a big win for Bharat against Pakistan's state-sponsored radical Islamist terror. On the 22nd of April, Pakistani terrorists targeted innocent tourists. They singled out Hindus and killed them at point blank range, asked them to read the Kalma, and if they couldn't, they were killed at point blank range. Finally, in July, those terrorists were initially spotted, and for over 15 days, the security forces tracked them. Finally, when they nailed them, the terrorists were apparently napping after a whole night walk when the security forces were tracking them and waiting for an opportune moment that they could be neutralized. So it's a big win for security forces after that Pahalgam terror attack. This was a joint anti-terror operation by the Special Forces of the Indian Army, the Rashtriya Rifles Battalion, the Jammu and Kashmir Police, the Special Operations Group, and the Central Reserve Police Force in the Harwan Forest area. This is the upper reaches of Srinagar, the Dachigam Reserve Forest area. So 3 terrorists were killed in Operation Mahadev, including the mastermind of the Pahalgam terror attack, an ex-commando of the Pakistan Army SSG, Hashim Musa. Now, Musa was named as the top conspirator and the executor of the Baisaran attack. He was responsible before that for the October 2024 Sonamarg, the Z Mode tunnel attack, again on innocent people, on people who were working on that tunnel project. Laborers were killed, singled out and killed. Now, sources say some of the nomads, the Gujars who were crossing that area with their sheep, they spotted some movement about a fortnight, close to a fortnight ago. And the moment they saw the nearest army camp, they alerted the army. The army used both technical intelligence, signal intelligence, and human intelligence. They triangulated that area, identified the general area where the terrorists were, and a joint forces operation was mounted. 4 para SF, was what sources tell India Today, it was leading the operation. So the 3 Pakistani Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists were spotted. They were tracked, but the army waited for an opportune moment. The army had intercepted suspicious communication and had been tracking this Lashkar team, now we are told, for close to a fortnight. The information was between 5 and 7 terrorists of splinter groups. Now, 5 to 7 terrorists, both of Lashkar-e-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed, they were operating in tandem. They were hiding in a particular area. They were neutralized this morning in the Lidwas area. 3 of those 4, between 5 and 7, have been neutralized. The search is on for the remaining terrorists, possibly scattered in the forest, because the terrorists were also moving in smaller groups. We are still waiting for an official word from the army, but initial information seems to suggest that the 3 terrorists who were involved in the Pahalgam terror attack have been killed.
These are the Dachigam heights, and this area is critical. It is an access point. It's very strategically important because this connects many areas of South Kashmir. Through the forest route, you can reach almost all of South Kashmir, from Pahalgam to Kokarnag and to other areas. So this was being frequently used by Jaish and Lashkar groups. Right now also there is drone activity that one can clearly hear the sound of the drones. And here also at the gates you have the Indian Army which has been deployed. Now, as far as the operation is concerned, 3 Lashkar-e-Toiba militants have been gunned down. One name that is significant is of Suleiman Shah alias Musa Fauji, who is said to be an ex-Pakistan Special Services Group member and is on the most wanted list with 20 lakh rupees on his head. Before Pahalgam, his name had surfaced in the investigation of the Sonmarg tunnel terror attack, and then also Bhatpatri army convoy attack. In Jammu side also he had carried out attacks, but it is Pahalgam which made him the most wanted. His name came up, a sketch of him was released by the J&K police after the Pahalgam attack as one of the key accused. And finally today we've been told that he, along with 2 others, have been killed in a hideout which they had made. In fact, a night camping site deep inside the forest area. Here one can clearly see the army activity, the special forces, para units going in. You also had other army units who were rushing inside. Now, the area is still under cordon. The search operation is continuing. And we've been told that there could be more in the periphery, and that's why the SOP is that the operation will continue. But massive success for the security agencies. Professor Muzaffar Ahmed, Mir Farid, Dachigam for India Today.
एक दो दिन का नहीं है, ये लगातार जारी रहेगा जब तक यहाँ पूरी तरह से अमन कायम नहीं होता। तो आज अगर यही बात पार्लियामेंट में दोहराई गई तो कोई नई बात नहीं है ना। अच्छा हुआ, अच्छा है कि पार्लियामेंट में आज इस चीज पे डिस्कशन हो रहा है, क्योंकि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पे डिस्कशन तो ठीक है, उससे पहले पहलगाम पे तो डिस्कशन करना जरूरी है। और पहलगाम के डिस्कशन में जो हाल ही में एलजी साहब ने ये कहा कि जरूर इसमें लापरवाही हुई है, इसमें इंटेलिजेंस और सिक्योरिटी की फेलियर का जो है हाथ रहा है, तो उस बात पे भी पार्लियामेंट में बात होनी चाहिए कि आखिरकार अगर इंटेलिजेंस का फेलियर रहा, अगर सिक्योरिटी का फेलियर रहा, तो उसके लिए किसको जिम्मेदार ठहराया गया। ऑपरेशन सिंदूर पे उसके बाद बात होगी।
कश्मीर के पहाड़ी क्षेत्रों में घने जंगलों के बीच जहां माना जा रहा है कि पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादी जो घुसपैठ करके जिन्होंने हाइड आउट्स बनाए हैं उनके खिलाफ ये ऑपरेशन महादेव शुरू किया गया है और सेना को बड़ी कामयाबी मिली है। सेना के जांबाज वीरों को, जम्मू कश्मीर पुलिस और सीआरपीएफ के जांबाज वीरों को हम बधाई देते हैं जिन्होंने ऑपरेशन महादेव के तहत एक बड़ी कामयाबी हासिल की है और 3 विदेशी पाकिस्तानी आतंकवादियों का सफाया किया है।
This is the news the nation was waiting. I think big, huge success for the security forces and the J&K police. In fact, since 22nd of April, everyone in the country was waiting that where are these terrorists, and it has come at a very, very appropriate time. The discussion about Operation Sindoor post Pahalgam attack is in fact going on in Parliament. Why they have come to Dachigam area? Because they must be looking for an opportunity to attack Amarnath Yatra. The Amarnath Yatra crosses Srinagar city.